CheekySport on Rinse.
All right, you're now tuned into Rinse FM, and this is CheekySport. You're here with myself, Big J.
Jose Marino Akeem.
Mr. Heritage.
All right, and as usual, we're going to be back here talking everything Premier League, any other sports, and obviously chatting general rubbish. You know what's there? But y'all love it, and we love y'all, and that's what it's all about.
Can we just say big up to Jack? Obviously,
Yeah,
he's not here.
Jack.
One more
Because
time.
last time he didn't say much. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, what, you man do what? You man do represent for man,
Believe
you
it
know?
or not, man's from
Is that what
obviously
he said?
Kazakhstan. Big up Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Hey, big up all of our Kazakhstan.
Big up.
Watching. Bro, how could Jack be in Kazakhstan, yeah? Someone goes up to him like, CheekySport. He's like, what?
Is that what happened to him? Yeah, that's what happened to him.
We bust. Thank you, people.
Busted.
Thank you.
We're worldwide, baby.
Big up Triple G.
So
You lost, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Big up. I'm just saying. Bro, if we're talking about Kazakhstan, we got to touch. Because I know Bear Man didn't know that Triple G's from there, innit? He is. All right, cool. Let's move on.
All right, guys. Obviously, I wanted to actually start with Harry Kane.
Kunta.
I feel like this week's episode is going to be very player heavy. I know last week's one was.
Well, last week it was because you two are talking
What?
bare nonsense.
I think it was me and you that deviated the thing, nah?
No, it was you two. We're not having it yet. But
Yeah, but then you started to
But
come
this
up with
week's
some
one, no.
choppy
But you know what? I'm talking about this week's one because this week's one, it's like it's been a lot of news about players and their accountability and stuff.
Yeah.
So for example, like obviously we're gonna get into the whole Hazard thing in a second, yeah.
Bad boy.
But I wanted to start with Harry Kane having to come out and say that he's still fit and he's still sharp. All right.
What I want to say is, though, all the Spurs fans that were gassing because man scored in August and they thought he was going to bag 100 goals this season. He's only scored 2, innit?
Bro, he's only
He's
5 games in.
Brother, he scored 2 in 5 games.
He's looking...
No, but he is looking.
See how he's
I
breathing?
agree with that.
See how man's breathing? Like that.
Bro, you can't hear his breathing. You can't hear his
But you
breathing.
can see the man's tongue's wet like this. Because that long...
Brother, what are you doing?
That's how he looks. He's got a long chin.
Bro, he's still
No,
just
but
as
Looking like Jimmy Hill.
Yeah, but why did you feel like he needed to come out and say that he's fit and he's sharp?
Because it's Kunta Kane.
because people are saying he's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are saying he's not, so he had to prove it.
Do you think that's just like some sort of propaganda, like Spurs propaganda?
Look, I think it's a Spurs propaganda.
It
Do you know
is,
why?
don't
Do you know why?
give me
No,
that.
do you know
No,
why?
it is.
No, do you know why? Do you know why?
There's only one
No,
Spurs
do you know-
propaganda
do you know
and
why?
it's them lot gassing themselves up.
No, do you
No,
know why?
it's not
Hold on. Do you know why? Because he's only not scored for 2 games. Yeah,
Exactly.
He's a big game player. Everyone knows he is. yeah?
Facts.
Unlike, obviously,
3
I no
games,
disrespect, but
Is it 3
yeah,
games?
no, it's 2
Betty-
games.
Betty
He
bangs
scored against Man.
against PSG.
He scored against Man United.
Betty bangs
Scored against Man
PSG.
United.
Oh, did he score against Manchester?
But obviously, if you're including the England games, yeah, okay, he didn't score for in the England games, and then he didn't
okay.
score. So there've been 4 games, I think, if you include
Well,
the 2 league games. But look,
it's
end of
increasing
the day,
day by day.
if a lot of players look, if Gabriel Jesus don't score for 4 games, you don't be like
It's not about
crisis.
Jesus, all right?
If Lacazette doesn't do that,
It's not
4
about
games,
Lacazette
what?
Thank
either.
you.
It's not about Lacazette.
If
Thank you.
If
But I'll tell you
Lukaku or
what,
Kane does,
I'll tell you what, if
if
he's
Lukaku or
off
Kane goes,
yeah.
mad.
No, exactly.
If Lukaku or Kane
You know
does
why?
that,
Because how much did
mad.
Lukaku cost
Yeah,
you?
true.
Fool?
Why are you
Chump
always going
change
to
to
look
what
at
he's
price?
done. Chump change
no,
to
no,
what
no.
he's done.
Look at what a man does, bro.
Exactly.
Stop always looking at the price. You use
Always
the price
money.
as an
No, because
excuse.
the price counts.
Nah,
Bruv, the
sometimes
price
quality
counts for what the
user.
price does. Don't worry about the
If
price.
I
The price
buy
is the money
someone
thing.
for 95 million, you best believe
Brother,
he's banging in 95
listen,
goals.
Somebody might give you that money back commercially. I'm not even talking about
Who?
that.
Only Ronaldo.
Bro,
real big
what I'm
boys.
trying to say, stop looking at the money. That's not the focus here. Like he's saying, there's certain players that, because of the level that they're at, we put this pressure on them. Like, man, today I must have put, follow us on
that's
Instagram,
true, that's
CheekySport Insta. They put, our social media guy put up a thing about him. Oh, you know, that's why he's, he's currently off form. And I was like, bro, like, stop acting like he's gone. This isn't like
It's
no
not like
Berry.
he's gone-
It's not no Berahino thing where my man's
Or
gone on
Benteke,
900
or Benteke.
or Benteke thing where man's gone how many games without a goal, man.
Yeah, I know, but you know, when someone is of that ilk or has been labelled to be of that caliber, yeah, then you expect my man to score every game like Messi.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question quickly? Yeah. So, do you think he's one of the world's best strikers?
Yes.
Okay, so he's one like what top? Okay,
Top 20.
No, he's basically like top 10.
Top 20.
Strikers in the world.
20.
Okay.
You say top 20
Okay.
for argument's sake.
So,
Yeah.
all that matters. Look, players have dips. No, hold on, players have dips. Ronaldo and
Messi
Messi.
doesn't. Messi
No, I know,
doesn't.
but Ronaldo and Messi have made a standard where
Suarez
if
doesn't.
you don't score for 1 or 2 games, it's a mad one.
Suarez
does have dips.
Fam, look at
He does have dips.
Ronaldo's a good example. He went
didn't
3
score-
He scored now for
Yeah, but
Juventus.
Ronaldo is Italy.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's because they kept feeding him though. So
Yeah.
of course he's gonna score.
Yeah, but you get my point. It was like it was becoming a thing. It was like we were counting down to when
Because
he
look at the meme
scored.
that came out of my man doing the calculations to the algebra and all that.
What?
Ronaldo.
Oh, wait, trying to realize when he's gonna score. But That's what I'm trying to, it's just bruv, we know he's going to score at some point. But it's the way people will make it sound like, oh, guess what? Chris Smalling has more goals than Ronaldo this season. And it's
I love them stats.
Now, but you know the worst
Chris
thing?
Smalling looking like my man.
Who's that?
They tried to say he looked like
the
my
Hardy
man.
brothers. Who does he look like? Who does he look like?
He looks like...
It doesn't look like he's got maggots.
Hardy,
It looks like he's got maggots coming out.
He looks
That's it.
mad.
Bro,
His thing
but
looks
even
mad.
Walcott's doing some mad thing with his hairstyle.
No, yeah, brother, these legs go mad.
Theo's lost his mind, didn't he?
Why?
He's left London. He's lost his mind. Leave our Theo alone.
Hey, yo, whatever, man.
Busy,
But I ain't gonna
busy.
lie. Hey, did you see my snap? I must have been like, look at you lot. You lot all wanted to make jokes about Smalling's hair, but you scored a bang.
But that goal was hard still.
That goal was hard.
But no way,
next
week.
You know, like man wanted to make jokes, but he scored such a
Yeah,
bang.
hard
It's
goal.
like,
It was a good goal.
Oh, you got to hold
I
all
thought
the
it was
batter.
Sanchez at first. The way he chested it.
Nah.
Wait, yeah,
Bro, he scored some big goals, man. That goal.
shut up.
Obviously, he scored the winner. For anyone who didn't remember, he scored the winner against Man City. 2-0 down, 3-2.
Oh, wait, he cost us one of the goals as well.
Hey, don't worry about that one.
He forgets everything negative. Man.
He didn't forget it.
Trust me.
Anyway, moving
By the way,
on.
I wanted to move on.
Moving
So again, guys, let us know in the comments below what you think of Harry. Is he on form? Is he off form? I think he does need a bit of a rest. He does look a bit lethargic.
I love seeing him like this. I can't lie.
You're
It brings me
because you're
joy.
a
It brings me
hater.
joy. It brings
You're
me
a
joy.
hater.
But you know what? Look, people have said, and this is the thing, yeah? Oh, look, this is always going to happen because Spurs didn't buy it.
No, it's because they're dead food.
No, but
They're
the reality
dead
is,
food.
the
That's
reality
the reality.
is, hold on,
That's the reality.
No,
Everything
hold on.
I've been saying has been true.
But they're not
They're
dead
not
food.
dead food.
I told you there was
hold
no
on.
glass before
Hold
you
on,
found out there was no glass.
Hold on.
There was no glass.
Hold on. They're still far better than Arsenal as a squad. They are.
As a squad. Are you dumb?
They
Are you
are.
football fico?
They-
Again,
Hang on.
we need to have a football
If you
fico
bench.
alert. We need a football fico
Mate,
alert. That's a
mate.
football fico.
Out
As a squad,
of 18.
Their squad is not better
Out of
than
an
us.
18.
No. Whoa.
Out of an 18, how many of your players?
The 11 might be better.
Far better.
I'm not saying
Far
that's
better.
still, but it
Far
might be
better.
yeah?
Far better.
But our squad is better than theirs. Facts. Facts.
What?
They got one man on the bench.
You got superstars on
They
the
got
bench.
Moro
yeah?
on the bench.
You got
That's about it.
superstars on the bench, yeah?
I didn't say superstars. We got good players. Because Lucas, I'll tell you what, Lucas will make your team right now.
Lucas Moura will be on the bench for
talking about
Tottenham.
Lucas, I'm talking about,
For Tottenham, because Son, when
talking about
Son
man,
comes
Torreira
back
from
in,
Arsenal.
Straight.
he's on the bench. Lucas Moura's better than anything you got on the bench, mate.
No, he's not. He's not.
Get out of here, mate. Come
So
on.
let's. I want to move on to another player very quickly. Yeah, another player that's so important to their club, which is Wilfried Zaha and Crystal Palace.
Yes.
Get off this Wilfried. He's killing me, man. I've been seeing my man on Sky Sports. News
Yeah,
all day.
that's what I'm to bring
Man,
up.
I just be moaning.
Brother, no, but he has
but
a
he's
point.
getting
He has a
hacked.
point.
Did you
though.
see Hazard moaning?
He has a point.
Did you see Hazard moaning?
Brother, but he has a point, no, bro. He has a point, no.
Yeah.
Is Hazard moaning? No. You know why?
He has moaned before.
No, he
though.
hasn't. No, he's not moaning like Wilfried.
I beg you, Google quickly, see if Hazard.
No, Hazard moaned.
Man needs to quickly.
some-
I need to
some-
make sure because I don't want to say he has it just in case he hasn't. But I don't. You don't like that. But before I Google that, because I'm telling you now, yeah, I think he had a point.
No, but
Bro, I
how-
was watching Match of the Day, yeah, and you got Ian Wright and Alan Shearer,
Big ballers.
big ballers, love to
Exactly.
They're going. The uncles are going. Oh well, take it as a compliment that you're getting fouled, brother. How am I supposed to take getting fouled as a compliment?
You know what? You know when ex-footballers talk crud like
I
that? I hate
hate
it.
that.
Like
I
when
hate that.
Carragher trying to give defensive tips and Gary Neville, shut up. Get out of here.
Me, and the bit that makes it annoying is, Palace, bruv, they do not win without this man. And they hack, bruv. They hack
Yeah, but
him.
he does need to crack on though. Because Hazard's not saying nothing.
Bruv,
I did like how he was crying
Hey,
afterwards.
go on, Hazard.
I'm not gonna. No, firstly, I can't find it. Wait, I can't find it. But do you know what I could find? Do you know what I did find?
Hazard don't know this.
Do you know what I did find? Yeah, and this is literally a quick quote from what Hazard said. Apparently, what makes him not like Conte? When making the perfect. This is for Hazard talking. When making a perfect player with attributes from different stars, Hazard claims that you do not need a work rate as a player. And then he's literally said, work rate, you don't need that.
Who said that?
Apparently that's what Hazard
Nah, that's a
said
lie.
last year. That's literally apparently what he said.
Nah,
So you
I
don't
think-
need.
I think
So
this
he's
is
basically
something-
saying work rate.
Well, no,
He's trying to
Maybe
say
you
work-
don't need to run around like a headless chicken.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say.
No, but the greatest player.
And he's saying Conte made him run around
But listen,
like a headless
but
chicken.
before,
That's what he doesn't
before
like.
we get
Anyway.
onto Hazard, because we're definitely going to get onto Hazard,
Yeah.
yeah, and what Sarri's been talking about. 'cause Sarri's been gassing, man, yeah. But we're going to get onto that. My other thing is that the Wilfried thing, yeah. Do you feel like he was right? I feel like I agree that he tried to victimize
He's the
himself.
second most foul player in the league. He's right. He's right. He's not wrong, but he shouldn't have aired it like that, and he should just cracked on.
Yeah, because the way he kind of worded it made it seem like there's some conspiracy.
He
referee.
sounded like a-
Yeah, like it's like
Sounded sour.
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the whole like man's getting fouled. Like referees need to allow it, but he was like, it's always me.
Yeah,
and I
he
thought
sounded
like
soft.
I thought, brother, like don't target yourself like that. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? because you actually don't need to do that. Did you see it, Akeem?
Yeah, I saw it. But the thing is that this has been the case. Like I've been to a lot of Palace games and seen even from the touchline how bad some teams, especially I remember one game last season, Watford v Palace, where they were crunching him badly. Do you know what I mean? And they weren't getting no yellows.
I don't mean to laugh, but you know
when that happened. You know that happens.
certain time it's like I'm going through him today because he's nippy.
Yeah. And there's no yellows given. You know, and he's getting up and he's like, what's going on here? But the problem is, I think Zaha knows that he is targeted, and it must be a weird feeling where you know you're the best player. So as soon as you get the ball, you probably look up and you just got eyes running at you. Like, do you know what I mean? Obviously, but at the end of the day, Messi and Ronaldo probably get this. They get this every day.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the truth is, I couldn't imagine. You can't imagine, being Messi or Ronaldo. You imagine when you get the ball, literally, you know for sure when you're walking out on the pitch, the team tactic before would be stop this guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
That's it. We'll
Stop him from playing.
As soon as this guy gets the ball, crunch
Stop him
him.
from playing, crunch him. Yeah, that would definitely be a part of the game plan.
Messi, the best ever. Give me goosebumps.
Yeah, I don't know.
How after everything man just said, Messi's the best.
Because you know what? Because you know what? I'm just, when he was saying that, I could just envision, man. Look,
but you know what?
I can just see my man.
He's actually got goosebumps. This guy.
Because I'm thinking about my guy. You know when he twists up, man. And everyone's trying to foul him. And then he must have theme music constantly going off in his head. Da, da, da. He's beating, man. I love you, Messi.
Hey, no,
Get Messi on the show, bro. Get him on.
I don't know how good his English is. I don't know how good his English is.
He don't need English. We're doing subtitles.
I clocked though. Messi's but you know I've clocked about Messi though. Slyly, yeah. He's not. You know, like when before Messi had, I call it Messi before the beard. He was like, you know, Messi before the beard was like all sweet and that, yeah. But the Messi with the beard, when he gets fouled now, he gets in man's face, you know.
Loves it.
Like, yeah, bro, he gets in man's. Like he'll say I can't say. He'll say something like if you if you foul him and he gets up and will stand in your face, like he will say some cruddy still. Yeah, I've actually clocked. Messi with a beard is on super smoke. He's completely different to like the other Messi that we saw in it. So anyway, let us know in the comments below what you think about Zaha and the conspiracy of referees against him. But
I think the thing is with that situation is he should probably speak out. Because
he should.
And you know what speaking out does? What speaking out has done now?
It makes referees more aware.
It makes referees more aware.
Because it is a referee's job to watch the thingy of the players. Facts. At the end of the day, for a player, that's their worst nightmare, you know? That injury stuff.
Yeah, of course.
That's why not you dead players who want to sit on bench and get a check. Not you ones making a living. Yeah. The proper big boy ballers love playing ball. And when they're not playing ball, that's a nightmare for them. So when they're injured and they have to train alone, bruv, that's horrible for a player.
No goal bonus.
Stop being a no goal bonus.
Everyday piece of Akeem, innit? That's what he's thinking about. I need to get my goal bonus. I need to get off this in. Hey, physio, what? Hey, massage man up. You know?
Basic of 100 grand ain't enough. I need that goal bonus.
That 200k a week is not even enough, man. Needs that goal bonus. Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, he did have to say something. I do definitely rate that, yeah. But now, let's move on to this whole Hazard situation, because this thing is getting out of hand.
Why? Why is it out of hand, though?
Well, first of all, Sarri said he's top player in Europe.
100. Top 5.
Whoa.
He's in the top 5. He's top 5 players in the world.
What, top 5? Okay, cool. So who is in that top 5?
Whoa.
Wait, hold on. Who's in the top 5?
Last week, you wouldn't even let Lukaku sit on bench, and now you're saying that
Lukaku's
Hazard...
dead food compared to Hazard. Are you mad?
Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to put them in the same sentence.
Can you hear us, people?
Wait, I'm not trying to put them in the same
You're
sentence.
crazy,
Let me just
bro.
chill. Is he top 5?
100.
Is he top 5?
100. 100%.
What, players?
Yeah.
All positions?
Yeah.
Players, all positions?
Players.
Wait, hold on.
All positions. When they say players, all
Name
positions.
who?
Yes.
Name the
Yours.
players.
Okay,
Name the
go on,
players.
go on.
I ain't got them, I don't feel off the top of my head. But
Oh.
I'll name some players.
Well, name the other 3, because we all know who the first 2
we
are.
know Messi, Ronaldo.
Okay, cool. So name the other 3.
Yeah.
Name the other. Name 2 that go above him.
No one. He's 3rd.
Wait, hold on. So better than Mbappe?
Yep. What did you smoke?
And better than Mbappe, Neymar,
Yeah.
Modric,
Yep.
Kane,
100. Yeah. Kane,
Kevin De
man
Bruyne.
said Kane.
Okay, hold on. Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne needs to do more years.
Pogba.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just naming some of the best players in the world.
He's
That's
top
it.
three.
Okay, all right, so let's
He's
get
top three.
into it. So let's get into
He's top three.
Nah, you're gas.
No, he's not.
I'll tell you
Comments,
that now.
people,
No, he's
watch.
not. No,
Watch
he's
the
not.
comment. They're gonna be lit up.
No,
Okay, well, ask him why. Ask him why first.
No,
Why?
he's not top three. He's
Why?
not
No,
top
why?
three.
Ask him why. Ask him why.
Ask me
No,
why.
him. Why? Why?
Why? What?
His
Why you
ability
saying?
to unlock a game. His
Oh,
ability
ability.
to
Oh, here we
dribble,
go.
his passing
Here we go.
ability.
Pierre Van Hooydonk had an ability, mate. Go on.
No, but Pierre Van Hooydonk didn't prove it at the top stage. My man's done it at top level.
What? In Champions League finals and that?
Keys up. We're talking Premier League's top
now,
level.
that's the
try it.
question.
Premier League's
No.
top level.
You just hit the nail on the head.
None of
You
that.
just hit the nail on the head. Yeah. Jamie Carragher said, that
Which is
Hazard.
rich. Which is rich from Carragher. But go
No,
on.
he's a Champions League winner.
Did you
He's a
see it?
he's a
Go on,
Champions
go on.
League winner. So
He
show him a
said,
bit of respect.
he said,
Yeah? Go on.
So
he's
is West Brom.
he's the most consistent, and he's basically said that he's the best. He basically said the best player in Prem in the last 5 years.
He said that. Okay.
Okay.
Ben
He's right.
Aguero. Ben Aguero.
Brother, is he better than Aguero?
Shall I tell you something? Yeah,
Heck
hold on.
no.
Yes, shall I tell you something? Hold
Heck
on,
no.
hold on. Whoa. Let me
No,
tell you
bro.
something. Let me
Bro,
tell you something.
listen, I'm not going to be a
Pedro.
United fan going mad, but if
Pedro.
you was to say that Hazard is
Let
better
me
than
tell you
Aguero in
something.
terms of consistency,
Listen.
you're smoking that kush again.
Kush again.
Need to stop smoking that kush again.
Kush again.
No, you
on.
sure?
Let me tell you something, yeah? Obviously, my guy as well, Arsene Wenger, also said that Hazard's top 3 in the world. But
Who said that?
That's another point.
That's why you're saying
No,
it.
but I'm not. I just done the quick
Oh,
now.
that makes sense,
No,
yeah.
Listen.
I remember my dad said that, so obviously, I always do. I always.
Hey,
my
Arsene,
dad-
big up
my-
yourself, brother.
My daddy Arsene Wenger said that Hazard's top 3 in world, so I'm gonna say he's top 3 in world.
But
Shut
shall
up,
I tell you
bro.
about the last 5 years? This is what I will say.
This is the question.
This is what I will say.
This is the question. Last 5 years.
Yeah, okay, but listen.
Man are about to go. Hey.
Yeah, I'm about to go because you see something in that last 5 years. I'll be honest. Lexi Baby was one of the best players at that point in the 5 years.
Are you?
Not in the world, in the Premier League.
In the Premier League over the
Premier
last 5 years, Lexi Baby's in there.
That year when he scored 23 goals and he got 16 assists,
Brother,
something like that.
you're
He should have won Player of the Year that year. I think Kante won it or Mahrez, one of the two won it. He should
And
have won that year.
even in the last 3 years, Kante's probably been one of the best.
The year when Hazard won it, I think Lexi could have won it, but obviously he wasn't favourite like that. Arsenal weren't favourites like that either. So everyone just give it to the Chelsea boy and whoever won the league and But for me, Hazard definitely top 5 players in the world. And he's not. And
No, top 5 players Premier League.
Carragher's not wrong for
no,
saying that.
Premier League,
How
listen,
can you say-
Premier
hold on.
League, no.
He was never top 5 player in the world.
Premier League.
In the league, 100%.
Premier League, 100%. Over the last 5 years, 100%.
Him and Aguero,
Because
you can argue.
Because the key word here is consistency.
Wait,
For
can I ask you a
example,
question? Hold on, let me ask you a question.
And what did he say
Let me
last
ask
week
you a
about
question.
Aguero? I swear.
Hold on, let me
someone
ask you a
said Aguero wasn't
question.
even better than
If
Kane
he's
days
one- if
back
he's
in
one of the
the
best,
day.
hold on.
Exactly.
If he's one of the best of the last 5 years or so, you'd say Hazard in the Premier League.
Yeah,
So that means you think he'll get into the all-time Premier League best team?
No, not right now. No,
Okay.
not right now. Because it's but you got to remember, there's levels to get into that team. Levels.
I'm just asking you the
there's
question.
years of levels.
Levels.
I'm just asking you. I wanted to see how far.
Like, who you
No,
play-
but
who you playing left wing
but
for
Akeem,
starters?
Akeem, you're not saying who. So you're so
For left wing for
you know
what?
what's so mad? Do you know why? Do you know why this is mad? Because this guy's a big Aguero, Hazard fan, and
Yeah, I am.
and you
Oh, is
actually,
he?
yeah, and so
I
he
am.
genuinely believes that Hazard. But I say
Hazard,
Silva.
okay.
I say Silva.
What, better than Hazard?
Nah.
Yes.
Nonsense.
He's been at the
Nonsense.
top level consistent.
Nonsense, mate.
Bruv, listen,
Nonsense.
let me tell you something.
Just because he's done little tricks. And listen.
Bamboozled.
What,
did.
you want to talk about tricks? We're talking about Hazard. You want to talk about tricks?
Hazard don't do stupid tricks.
Hazard's go against Tottenham.
Nah, he's direct. He's direct.
He's
Don't
very
say that.
direct, very
Don't
direct.
direct. He doesn't. He don't do the
direct.
Rabonas that you like and stuff. Yeah.
Listen,
You're
let me tell you something.
Rabona
See
man.
Hazard,
Rabona
Hazard.
man.
Check Hazard's scoring and assist ratio.
Don't start
Check
this.
it in there.
But he's not a
Don't
goal
start
scorer like that.
Check
though.
it in there.
Don't start that. He's
not
not a goal
a goal
scorer.
See what man say?
No,
You see
he
that?
isn't. He's
So
not
wait,
a goal
listen. Is he an assister like that?
Yeah.
So
No,
he
he's
is.
not. He's
does
not
everything.
Kane's sister.
He's not.
He does
So
everything.
wait. He's not a goal scorer like that. He's not assister like
does
that.
both.
He's a playmaker.
But he's
in the middle.
But he's
He
top.
creates
He's top
chances.
3 player.
He changes
He's top.
games. He
He's
changes
top
games.
player in Premier League 5 years.
Yeah.
He's not, bruv, the most entertaining league in football. He's not a goal scorer like that.
But he scored bare goals. though.
He's not an assister
What?
like that, but he's been the top
He's got
5.
goals.
He's in the.
Hold on.
He's been the top.
Put respect on his
He's
name.
been number 1.
Wait.
Aguero
Put respect on his name.
is the top guy over the last 5 years.
Hold
Facts.
on. Let me
Facts.
counter
Facts.
both.
Facts.
Let me counter what
Facts.
both of you are saying. Yeah. Firstly,
It's Aguero.
Hold on.
Facts.
Firstly,
Hands down.
Jermaine is right with the fact he's Aguero.
Facts.
In that sense, but
He's not.
you can't use numbers.
What?
Wait, hold on, Jermaine.
And I love
you
Aguero.
can't, hold on. You can't use numbers. Why? Do you know why?
You know why? Go on, tell him.
Because
Tell him, baby.
I don't want anyone to tell me about numbers because man like Modric.
I think I said Lukaku.
No, man, no.
He should have.
Because
He should have.
Lukaku's been
hold on.
consistently banging
No, he
out.
bottled
I'm not talking about no Man United players. Modric, yeah, people are saying he should win the Ballon d'Or. His numbers are crap, yeah. He hardly ever scores and he hardly ever assists. For a player of his standard, he doesn't actually do much.
But Hazard is
as
a
far
wing
as
forward.
numbers. As far as numbers go.
But Hazard is supposed to do that.
I know, but I'm just being clear.
You
that
know,
numbers.
Modric doesn't play in the front three.
No. But
you know he
Modric doesn't play in the front three, but he's a playmaker. Yeah? Am I wrong?
Them man there are supposed to.
All of a sudden, now you're saying that. No. You know he should have a better record than he does. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he should.
But obviously,
and he
Modric,
doesn't.
But Modric's mad.
He's mad. I'm not saying he's not mad.
Since Hazard's been in the Premier League, he's
had
had one poor season. That was 2015, 2016.
Oh, but he's been consistent last 5 years, yeah?
Yeah.
He's had one poor season.
4 out of 5.
Brother, I just said
4 out of 5.
Out of the lot. So then, so that's it. That's it.
Let's see Aguero. Let's see Aguero.
Your thing, your mountain of Jenga has fallen, bruv. It's done. Because as soon I said last 5 years, most consistent.
Yeah.
When was
4 out of 5.
So Kante's what? 15, 16.
Yeah.
Kante, 16, 17.
Why did the year before when Flick won it?
Yeah, but Kante won it.
Kante won it.
Why did when Hazard won it? Why missing his year out for?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Because when did Hazard win Player of the Year? 4 years
No,
ago.
Kante's never won Player of the Year.
He did. He won it.
He
He won it.
What,
He won it the year Leicester won it.
The 1 year
didn't
Leicester when he won it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know why I thought that went to Mahrez. My bad.
Mahrez won it.
Or in fact, didn't Kante win it the year after? Chelsea won it.
You was right. He's done. He's a football.
So when did Chelsea win it? Or when did he win it then?
Maybe he won it the year Chelsea won it. Because he won
Yeah.
he won back-to-back leagues with 2 different teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Leicester, and then he won it with Chelsea.
Yeah.
But when was the Chelsea
I'm
one?
gonna give it you.
Chelsea one was the year after.
I'ma give you that.
Obviously, what do you mean when was it?
Yeah, what? Yeah, you're going to give it to me, yeah? Yeah, what? Hazard not top?
Aguero, then Hazard.
Thank you.
It's not actually Aguero than Hazard. Because hold on. If you're talking numbers, Jermaine,
and Hazard fourth.
No, you're wrong. Jermaine, if you're talking numbers, David Silva is.
Shut your mouth, boy. It's not just about numbers.
Hold
Let
on.
me tell you something, all right, boy?
Hold on.
Listen to me, yeah? It's not about that, yeah? Aguero has got numbers and he's got titles.
So what does David Silva have?
Yeah, but David Silva, you know,
What does David Silva do?
when you got goals and assists,
Mad.
it's dumb, innit? It's
dumb.
You know, let me tell you
What,
something.
so Silva don't score goals
Listen
then?
to me. I bet you was the football thicko that said Van Nistelrooy was better than Henry. Look at me in the eyes and tell me you didn't
What
say
are you
that.
talking about?
Did you ever say that?
What I said.
Did you ever say that?
Let me
Yeah, he did.
rephrase.
See, he's that kind of character.
That's not what I said.
Henry got goals and
This
assists.
is why you're a Muppet.
Aguero's got goals and assists.
This is why you're a Muppet. Muppets Christmas Carol, whatever it's called, yeah?
Muppets Christmas Carol. Every week you
Kermit the Frog.
No, but listen, every week you
Kermit
must
the
say
Frog.
the dumbest thing.
Help him.
Muppets Christmas Carol, brother.
Help him.
Ribbit.
Help him.
Kermit the Frog. All right, cool. Right. Now, yeah? The reason why you're a Muppet, yeah?
I actually hate Uncle Akeem. When he does them uncle things like Muppets Christmas Carol, just shut up.
Proper uncle things.
Muppets Christmas Carol. Wasteland.
Right. The reason why you're dead, yeah, is because Van Nistelrooy was a better goal scorer.
Oh, shut your
Henry
mouth! No, he wasn't.
At one point.
Never.
What?
Never. He only outscored in one season.
No, listen
Once
to me.
out of 4
He
or
was
5
better at
seasons. No, he wasn't a better goal scorer. No, he wasn't even that, brother. He wasn't even that, man.
Okay.
The proof's in the pudding.
Right, let's go.
How could Henry outscore
Let's
him
talk
and
numbers.
you tell me he's
Let's
a better
talk
goal scorer?
okay,
It don't
no.
make sense.
Wait. Because you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Are you thick?
Yeah? You're not listening to what I'm saying. He's better.
I can hear
Stalling.
Bare stalling.
I can hear Akeem's hairline going more. I can hear you getting frustrated.
Now, do you know why it's annoying what you're saying? Do you know why it's annoying what
I
you're
can
saying?
hear it
Wait.
burning out.
Hold on. At one point of the season, at one point of the career,
No,
at one point,
never.
At one point, you can't say never.
Never.
That's a lie.
Never.
You've just contradicted yourself, you muppet.
What?
You just contradicted yourself.
What?
A minute ago, you just said Van Nistelrooy outscored Henry.
Once. One season.
So now you're... And then
my
my next sentence was at
had
one point...
25 goals, Henry had 24. It wasn't major, brother. Next
So
season
what?
after, Henry smoked him again.
So what?
And the season after, he smoked him
the
again.
point is...
And the season after, he smoked him again.
The point is, he was a better goal scorer at one point in his career. Yes or no?
Okay,
exactly. What are you talking about, geezer?
No, but can I just say?
I'm actually going to look at the numbers.
No. Can I just say one thing though? Just in regards to Van Nistelrooy, Henry, all these top players, all of these top Henry, what Henry's done. I mean, what Hazard has done for Chelsea in these last 5 years, I can't say nothing about.
Well,
So I don't want to sound too mad. Where it's like
you can't.
I'm trying to dumb down what Hazard's saying.
Disclaimer, please.
Quickly.
He doesn't want that smoke in the comments, people.
I don't want that smoke in the
him.
comments. So hopefully they get to this minute. You know, like that.
Them ones
Because
there.
that's all I'm trying to say. Because like what he's done for Chelsea, he's been pivotal for them. And all I'm trying to say is this, I'm just looking at the players that I know are pivotal to their team. Does that make sense? So I don't want to...
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
And this is where you're football thicker, Chris.
And this is what he's done. He's done when Henry's at Arsenal.
No.
Watch what he's done. Watch.
Chris, stop it.
Go on.
What I said, hold on, and what I said, I'm going to say it again.
There goes the goalpost.
What I said, no.
There goes the goalpost.
No, he's not.
Because he's doing the beginning of the career.
He's about to move.
He's not. What I said.
Okay, go on.
My exact, what I said.
Van Nistelrooy was a better goal scorer than Henry at one point.
That's what I said.
Did you see his smile?
That's what I said.
Did you see his smile?
That's what I said. And you know what? Hey, you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad about this?
He found the year.
Do you know what's mad? Hey, do you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad about it? Yeah? Do you know what's mad about it? Over his career, yeah?
Oh,
now I'm going to talk over his career. Honey, I struck the kids. Let me explain. Right. Ruud van Nistelrooy, 449 appearances, 249 goals. Yeah? What is Henry's? 500. Yeah? Booker T, 581 appearances, 284 goals.
So Henry scored more goals?
Bro, with how many more appearances, Jesus?
Is he dumb? Is he a football fickle?
Mate,
You know Henry was a left back at one point.
Oh.
Do you know that? Do you know that?
Left back!
Don't you know that?
Left back!
Who's in left back?
Talking about some academy stuff.
Are you dumb? At Juventus! At Juventus! Oh my God! I got two football fickles.
Left back.
Shut up.
Left back.
Did you know Arnaud was a keeper? Google it. Did you know Arnaud was a keeper? Did you know that?
I swear to you.
Did you know that? Did you know Arnaud was a keeper?
I swear to you.
Did you know Arnaud was a keeper in Brazil? Did you know that? Wait,
Brother, you played 16 games for Juve.
Yeah, and when he played.
16 games for Juventus.
When he played, left
You
wing back.
muppet.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, these men are dumb. These men are dumb. Hey, these men are dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb.
16 out of 500. 500 games, man, trying to talk about
I
16 games.
Oh,
Yeah, but you gotta remember, when it comes to Arsenal, man had the man of a left back, brother.
Bro, I'm so glad to say it. Put it on the title. Van Nistelrooy is a better goal scorer than Henry. Thank you.
But yeah, Henry got more career goals.
That's clickbait. Still.
It's not clickbait, it's a fact, brother. Ratio.
That's clickbait. Still.
Ratio.
So dumb.
Oh my word.
Honey, I shrunk the kids again.
All right,
Let's
listen,
go.
All right, listen. Let's get into this Champions League preview before
The sequel wasn't as good as the original, by the way. For anyone who hasn't watched it.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. Let me
These are definitely watched it.
have you ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kid before? Yeah.
Yeah, have you watched it again?
Oh,
Honey, I shrunk
yeah.
the kids again.
Yeah.
What's the next one? What's the third one?
Two, innit?
I blew up the kid.
Yeah, honey, I blew up the kids.
Yeah.
Now, Honey, I blew up the kids came before Honey, I shrunk. Didn't it?
No.
No, Shrunk is the original.
Oh, okay, cool. Got IMDb that. Anyway.
All right, obviously we're back. You might want to sit this one out, Chris.
Yeah,
anyway,
Chris.
Champions League football
Chris,
is
you're
back.
playing. Chris, you're
But yeah,
playing.
my team was the
Barca.
most consistent in it for 22 years. Remember that. Don't forget that.
I tell you what,
Don't forget that.
Consistently crap.
Don't forget that.
Consistently crap for the last 22 years.
Consistent, baby.
Consistently dead about Martin's been more shots.
Chris, how many semi-finals did you even get?
About
One.
4?
Nah, you didn't get the 4, brother.
3.
Brother.
I think it was 3.
Hey, stop.
We
Let's
played
get
you
into
in-
the
we
game.
played you in one
Stop. Let's
semi-final.
get into the
And we
game.
smacked you up,
Let's get into the actual thingy, yeah? So obviously it is Champions League is back this week. Obviously this should be out hopefully before Champions League game starts. So
tomorrow, isn't
it is tomorrow, yeah. So
Huge
but this will
games
be
going
out
on.
tomorrow.
time is it?
As it's gonna be out tomorrow, ain't it, As?
Bear.
As is currently
sure?
texting. Look at that.
Bill ik.oj, bruvs.
Look at that.
What, are you guys speaking a language that man don't understand?
Of course, bruv.
Is it, yeah?
I thought you can't speak your language, you liar.
Ada bear.
She don't understand.
Taman.
She don't understand.
Oh no, he's got the basics. Them ones, he's got the basics. Okay, I see it.
I bet you can say them
I
basic.
see him,
Man can say I love you, innit? That's what you can say.
That's
innit?
how I
Can't say it.
Severengendem. It's close,
She's
isn't
like,
it?
it's
Nah,
close.
she's like,
Close,
it's
innit?
close. It's
We
not
say,
close
I love
enough.
it, innit? I love it.
No, but
Is that what you said?
my pronunciation was wrong because it's.
Can I hear it from you?
I'm
You
decent
say
though.
it.
Say it though, as.
Nah, see, that's
Seni seviyorum. That's
That sounds
Turkish, no?
better.
Yeah, that's what we're talking.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah, man, a Turkish.
Bilingual
back
out
in the day.
here.
Man, a Turkish thing back in the day. She used to say, "Seni seviyorum." I just be like, I know, babe.
Brother, you didn't have no Turkish thing, man.
What facts? Big
Never,
facts. Big
never,
facts. I'll show
never.
you her after.
Yeah.
Serious stuff, you know. Back in the day, skinny. Oh yeah, obviously things have changed. But you see, Skinny J. Back when I was Skinny J, Don't chat to me, you know.
Come with a 2-pack and that.
Baby.
That's
That's Biggie.
So come on, man.
All right, listen. Anyway, moving on.
Mama, can you feel me?
Yeah, that's it. Can you feel it? That's it. Baby.
But I'm just remembering him in practicing them Eminem bars in the group. Anyway, and then you're like, brother, I'm 30 now, brother. Why are you still saying stuff from when I was 16?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, isn't it? That's what I was saying.
I got rhymes that go like this. I got what rap was that?
Darren's kill you.
I remember. And I was like, bro, that's I was 16. I was like 14. Wait, man. Nah, that's joke. All right, listen, because they're not gonna understand that. All right, listen. So, PSG versus Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool gave Spurs the. Well, no, I wouldn't say.
No, they worked them. They worked them.
It was
2-1. Man's had to put man's
It was 2-1.
fingers in eyes and
Brother, I
stuff.
don't know why I'm sweating.
You're sweating. You're sweating heavily right now.
Hey, listen.
He just done 90 minutes.
You managed to talk about the preview. You managed to get the dish.
Sub. Half time sub.
Brother, man got too excited. I was talking about that Turkish thing. Straight up. It's like you should stick.
He's actually sweating.
Innit?
All right. Let's talk Champions League.
All right, Champions League, mate. So obviously, PSG are playing Liverpool. That must be the highlight of the round. I think obviously Real Madrid is going to be playing Roma. That's another big game.
What, they're in the same group?
No, they're not in the same group. But I think those are the two standout ties of the round. Liverpool versus PSG, and obviously Real Madrid. Real Madrid also versus Roma is a big game.
That's a big game.
There's a few big games.
What about the Inter Spurs?
Inter Spurs is another one.
Remember the other Inter? Oh, of course you. Oh, you never felt a game like that, innit? That 4-3. The Bale one. Bale hat-trick.
Yeah, when Bale... That's what made Bale.
That's what made Bale.
Big up H. Harry Redknapp. Genius.
That was mad.
Big up
Modric,
H.
Jermaine
Have you ever had a player in the Champions League score a hat-trick?
Henry.
Have
He's
you?
thick.
I'm just asking you a
Thick,
question.
Against Roma. Against Inter Milan, brother. Do your research. Do your research.
I don't want to do this.
So how you? What's your prediction for those games?
I think Spurs is going to beat Inter.
What at San Siro?
Yeah, I think they'll win 2-0.
I think they're like.
I'll be honest.
You said they're top from the league.
Yeah. Obviously for Inter, a little bit like what Seville do and a lot of French teams do. They rest players before the Champions League games. They arrested Icardi for a few days ago, even though they lost to Parma, which is just dead. So they ended up losing. And I think teams like Inter is going to do what Seville done over the last 5 years, which is they don't care about the league. They're just going to
focus on Europe.
Exactly. So end of the day, that's what they're going to try and do. So maybe it might help them.
That's funny though. Do you think that more English teams should?
But English can't afford to. You can't afford to do that, mate. You do that. You play even like a Newcastle or what's it?
And you'll lose.
And you'll lose.
The media on you. Then all of a sudden your job's up for Figgy. Yeah.
That's it. But you know,
pressure's mad.
PSG can rest players like the whole team and they still win anyway.
Yeah, they can. They can.
They'll win against like who they play? I don't know. Who's the dead team?
No, I was gonna say
Guigomp.
Marseille's all right.
Guigomp.
Guigomp. Is that real?
Guigomp.
It could
That's
be.
the team, isn't it?
That's what's sad.
What's that the worst team? What's that the worst team in French?
Auxerre.
Auxerre's way down.
Montpellier.
Wait, they had Philippe Mexes back then.
Montpellier.
Oh, makes sense hard.
You don't even. I know you're the state and cities. Of,
Montpellier.
Yeah.
They're a Division 2 team that won the league. Like they've done a Leicester, and you know who their striker was?
Who?
Jesus.
Yeah. All right.
Bit of information there.
Yo.
Yeah.
So you're saying Inter are gonna lose that game, yeah? Like obviously they even.
Oh man. Yeah. Look at that. They don't call me football mastermind for nothing. Who's bottom of the league? Guigomp. What are the chances of that, eh?
Yeah, actually.
What are the chances of that? Hey.
So go on. So what are you saying? You reckon that Inter are gonna lose that, yeah?
I think they'll lose 2-0.
Because I think they're looking. I feel like Spurs are looking a bit. I think they lost. They beat United. Lost to Watford.
They lost to Watford.
Well, lost to Watford. Lost to
Liverpool.
Liverpool now. But you reckon they're gonna beat Inter, yeah?
No,
I think that'll be it.
Is it at San Siro?
Yeah.
No chance. Their man are rattled. They're
chance.
rattled.
You reckon?
Do you remember the group they came out? Remember the group?
It'll be good for them to get
This
knocked out
ain't
early.
last year, brother.
Yeah,
This ain't last year.
Yeah, but
Maybe
last year you doubted them. Dortmund and
Yeah,
Real
shall I tell you something? Because last year,
yeah.
what they're going to do now is what they should have done last season.
Many people. Hold on, many.
He's a
Many people say, look,
I'll say one
their
thing
team
about
will only
Spurs,
get stronger because they've got what many people call a young Frank Lampard in Dele Alli on the pitch. That's what people call
No,
him.
he's a young Frank. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's got a young Frank. He's got Harry Kane only getting better. You
Oh,
got
we got to
Son
speak
coming
about Frank
through.
Lampard, by the way. We need to.
That was funny.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, because some people don't watch Championship football, what happened with Frank?
Frank, I didn't even see, but it's like some penalty thing, innit?
He went out
No, he went
technical
mad,
area.
yeah, but he went mad on what official was it? I seen some official there. And I just see man screaming at him. I didn't get to thingy, but I just see him
Nuts.
screaming
I
at him.
love that. I know he's so fresh as being an ex-player.
So what happened? What did he do?
He basically went out
No,
of the
apparently
touchline.
he came at the technical area.
You can't
to
do
scream
that.
to scream at a ref.
He needs to get Uncle H on the phone and get
Harry.
him to
Yeah, but
I read
them, if you check the record, like, I feel like they've lost a lot. Well, they've lost
Who,
3
Derby?
games. Yeah, they've lost 3 games, but just compared to everybody else, like in the top 10.
give Frank. Oh, is that why he's all stressing out?
Yeah, it could be.
Get your dad in. Get your dad, senior, and get Uncle in. Number 1. Get him as 2 in it. Number 2.
Mate,
Yeah.
he'll never do
Beautiful.
that. That's never
That'd be
gonna happen.
amazing. Imagine
can't,
having
mate,
Harry and your own dad, Frank Senior,
Well,
as your
Frank
number
Senior.
2. That's amazing.
It would be sick, but it's just
Imagine Harry as your number 2. That's
Well, Redknapp. But that's an OG right there, man.
love
Can't
that.
miss a
Having
number
Uncle as your number 2.
You know, talking about the Scottish League as well is looking exciting.
Gerrard.
With because Celtic or Rangers are not top. Neither of them.
Who's top?
Hearts is 5 out of 5.
You're lying.
And Celtic's already 5 points off the top.
You're
and
lying.
Rangers is 7 points off the top.
Man.
Celtic and Rangers ain't top. In all my life, I'm
That is
33.
mad.
Hearts are 5 out of 5.
I'm 33 years old. I've never seen that ever in all my
That's
life.
mad.
Ever.
But football is mad, you know. But what was that stat mean you got on the weekend? That there's never been 2 teams to win the first 5 games in 100 years.
Mad.
What, Liverpool?
And Chelsea.
What, not even Manchester United? Did you
Brother.
say 2
No,
teams
no,
or?
Yeah,
2
2
teams.
teams
Okay,
to
yeah.
both win 5 games.
What, neither Arsenal?
So could you imagine in every single season somebody would have already dropped points by now?
Yeah.
That's mad, bro. I thought that would have at least
I thought
happened.
you'd have done that in the Invincible
Yeah, that's what
season.
I'm saying.
I thought you'd done it in the treble season.
Actually, Invincible season, by now you probably
I thought
you probably would have drawn forward at 5
Yeah.
games.
I thought you'd done the treble
You would have
season.
drawn forward at 5
I thought you'd done the
games.
treble season.
Whatever.
I think he had
All right,
20.
cool.
I think he had 20 draws out of 38.
Liverpool
20
PSG.
draws out of 38.
Liverpool PSG. What is our predictions for the game? Liverpool
1-1
PSG.
against Portsmouth and that. Yeah, I'll say
Who else
Liverpool's
is
going to win as
Do you
well.
reckon Neymar's going to tear them
Nah,
apart?
Liverpool win
Hey, you
again.
know what it is? I would love Virgil to get torn apart by Neymar, you know.
I just don't think.
Just to show, man, that Virgil's not level
Can I ask
for
you
the
a
world.
let me ask you a question. Liverpool got a better team than PSG.
No. Did they? No, they don't.
Maybe. Oh, let me check that.
No, they don't, man. I don't know. The only reason why I'm confused at the moment is because PSG, like Thomas.
Because at the moment, you know
Thomas Tuchel, however you say his name, was supposed to get bare players. Tuchel.
So,
Thomas Tuchel.
but you know who?
Who's going to get bare players?
You know who's favourites to win the Champions League? Yeah.
Who?
Man City. They've made them favourites, even though they've never won European
Then they're
any
smoking-
European
there's
Cup.
Somebody smoking that spice again.
That's understandable, though.
Why?
Because Real
If
Madrid.
you say
Real Madrid
Guardiola's name.
well, Uncle Pep's the best manager in the world, period. And after that, Real Madrid ain't the same Real Madrid. Barca
Are stronger.
I need to wait and see.
I think
They're
Barca.
stronger.
I think
Barca are
gonna-
stronger.
about it.
I think Barca gonna
Yeah.
win it still.
It's just Barca. Barca's the only team.
But United first, then Barca second
What do you mean United first is what?
to win it. We got young boys on
You ain't
Wednesday.
winning nothing, man.
What, you
Young
think
boys.
United to win the Champions League?
Yeah.
You're smoking. You just said whoever is smoking. What team did you say was smoking? Man City. Geezer. They're gonna win stuff before you. Put respect on their name.
Brother,
now.
you're
But they haven't won it
mad.
before, though.
They're the new
Football
captains. I don't care.
heritage.
I don't
In
care.
football, we have something
But as
called
your manager says-
football heritage.
Yeah, and as your manager says,
So where's City gonna be? Them man
so where's your
don't do nothing in
heritage?
Europe.
What did Jose say about your heritage the other day?
No, it's just been a
He
bad
didn't put
side.
respect
But we
on it.
still.
He didn't put respect on it. But now you're trying to put
You know
respect
what?
on the
I'm
heritage.
not in the mood. Guys, let us know in the comments below what you think the predictions are going to be. Liverpool versus PSG or Inter Milan versus Spurs. Got both big games in Europe. Do you know what I mean? This should
And just
be
to be
out
clear,
before those games. So make sure you leave a comment. Let us know before the games as well, man.
And just to be clear, Chelsea and Arsenal are favourites to win the Europa League.
Who? Chelsea.
And I bet you what, neither of them are going to do it. Slackers.
Arsenal
All
and Chelsea are favourites.
You've been here with myself, Big J.
I'm pretty sure there's Chelsea in it.
That's CheekySport
Yeah, yeah.
Akeem. He's
Heritage.
Mr.
Everybody hates Chris.
Mr. Heritage, obviously. This is the Cheeky Sport podcast. Make sure you like. Make
I
sure you
also
subscribe.
big up that guy, that football thicko that we saw up in Brum that tried to say man supports Liverpool more than he does Arsenal. Geez, are you crazy? Are you smoking?
Mate, there was another guy who spoke about you as well.
Huh?
We saw.
Yeah, one guy at Spurs said you're a thicko, bruv.
Oi. That Spurs. I see you put new glass in there, by the way. It's nearly done. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Hey, make sure you hit the like, man. Leave us a comment. Let us know in a bit, man.